It means that from Thursday, anyone caught selling, making or importing will face up to 4 years in prison. The move follows the death of a teenager in London last year. Alex Bushell has the story.
From the hunter apocalypse to zombie slayer, the names are over the top and faintly ridiculous. But the blades are no less fatal. Last March, 18-year-old Stephen Appleton was killed with this weapon in a park in Islington. Until now, their sale, mostly over the internet and imported from the US, has been legal. Well, no more.
We're banning the manufacture of them here, the importation of them, the retail of them, and the possession of them. So we're doing everything we possibly can to ensure that people can't.
When you're on your knees at your father's funeral, at his casket, and you're saying goodbye to him, and then you have 9 orgasms right there, while your whole family is standing behind you, it just makes you never want to have another orgasm as long as you live. But you know what? You just keep on coming.
En som brenner Koranen, ifølge islam, da straffen døden. Det riktig?
حرق القرآن للإهانة نعم بالتأكيد.
Du satt i fengsel for å ha truet noen kurdere og også statsministeren. Nå sier en av kurderne at du har truet ham igjen. Det riktig?
لا ليس صحيح. أمامه طريق المحاكم يستطيع أن يثبت ذلك.
Men denne mannen som da har brent Koranen, vil det være riktig at han mister sitt liv, selv om han bor i Norge?
أعتقد جازما أنه ارتكب جريمة وعقوبته القتل وتنفيذه على أمتنا سواء كان في النرويج أو عند باراك أوباما. لا يفرق هذا. فأنا لا أهدد شخصا بعينه، أنا أذكر النظرية، أذكر القانون، فأنا قلت ما في القرآن وما في الحديث، فأنا ما قلت على الشخص يجب أن نقتلك أنت.
Betyr ikke det at du med din religiøse utredning faktisk dømmer ham til døden, selv om du ikke vil gjøre det selv, så kan noen andre gjøre det?
ليس فقط يستمع إلي، كل من يعرف العقوبة ممكن أن يقتله، كل من يعرف العقوبة. نحن ندافع عن ديننا بدمائنا، وحدودنا حدود الدم، حدود متفجرات. الذي يهين ديننا يجب أن يعرف أن واحدا منا سيموت. هذا أو غيره الذي يفعل إهانة لديننا وكرامتنا يجب أن يفهم أن هذا صراع حياتنا.
It's fun to wash your hands, and I know you'll understand. We wash you, clean, scrub, scrub.
I'm Pickle Rick! I turned myself into a pickle! Oh, I'm a pickle! I'm Pickle Rick!
Okay, I think we're live. I think everything should be set up and ready to go here. Let me just double check audio settings. Fucking stream delay makes it goddamn impossible to get it right, so you have to give me a minute here. Once I'm sure audio is good, we'll get going. So how you doing, chat? How's your weekend going? Okay, I think... Alright, sounds like it's coming through loud and clear. It's a lazy Sunday stream. It's not the Kang stream. If you came here for a We Was debate, that's not set up yet. I'm still working on that. For people that are unaware, I did a video about the Kemet community for Black History Month in February, and I got a response back from Young Pharaoh, one of the Black Kuma, one of the wokest motherfuckers around. And Black Kuma wants to do a debate. He wants to come on and educate me, to teach my caveman ass a lesson. Us fucking Neanderthals don't understand the true history of the world, and Blakuma is going to teach it to us. So that should be fucking amazing. But that still has to be set up. Now, some people were saying he wanted to debate in real life. I'm not flying out to New York to debate Kemet, but I will debate him online. I've seen him before go on to shows like, what the fuck was it? Tommy Sotomayor? How do you say that guy's fucking name? Soymoyer? There we go. But he went on to Tommy's stream. I'm pretty sure it was him, and got his ass blown out of the water. Not 100%, but I'm pretty sure that was that guy. So yeah, it's going to be a fucking woke event. There's going to be a lot of Bix nuding. I'd lock up your fucking huffies before the stream starts. I'll give you advance notice so you can put your bikes away. So everybody will be safe. Because Kemet is going to drop a fucking knowledge bomb on our ass. And that's going to be something. That's right, chat. I set up a few things here. I'm going to take call-ins. So if you want to talk on the stream, contact me on Skype. If you're already a Skype contact, just put stream in a message. If you're not, the username is I am not the NSA. That's all one word. I am not the NSA. And if you send a contact request to come on to stream, just make sure to put stream in the comment, and I will call you up. Remember, there's a delay with this fucking thing. So just keep the Skype window open, because it could pop up. I'm not going to do that this minute, but it's coming up. So you've got advance notice if you want to shitpost in real time with me. Everybody bitching about Skype. You'd like to go onto Discord. How is Discord working? Aren't they purging people from Discord? I thought if you had a frog avatar, you're not allowed on Discord anymore. Aren't they purging the alt-right from Discord? It seems like all these fucking tech companies and all these different services and websites don't want you to use them anymore if you associate with a certain viewpoint. Beside that, I'm just not a fan of fucking Discord. I know Microsoft is right up my ass with their NSA gimmick bullshit. And I'm sure Bill Gates knows what kind of porn I masturbate to. But I'm just too set in my fucking ways to stop using Skype. What? Yes, GG Killspree. There you go. That's what it's. I'm not the NSA, but currently the username is GG Killspree. You were correct, chat. You're fucking correct. So we got a lot of shit to talk about. There's a lot of stuff I want to do videos on, but not all of them really fit into videos. And I was kind of mulling that over. I don't know, maybe I'll do like a Sunday stream talking about it. I have no fucking clue. I hate streams. If I do them, they're going to be unlisted. People bitch all the time about them getting deleted. I don't know why. I mean, if you're here and you're shitposting in chat, it's kind of fun, but I don't know what the appeal of going back and watching them again is. Who knows? But a couple of things. I'm going to put the chat up on the screen. I'm going to pull up a couple of things to talk about, and then we'll jump into, I guess, Skype calls. Does that work for you, chat? Is that something you want to do? Are traps gay? I've already gone over that. I was on a stream with Dr. Lehman and Aiden, and that question got brought up. And yes, traps are gay. If you're having sex with something that has a penis and you have a penis, you are gay. That's not a lot of debate there. There's not a lot of leeway. If there are testicles and it ejaculates seminal fluid, yeah, you're probably gay. It's probably gay. That's right, chat. That's fucking right. You want me to talk about net neutrality? Why? I already did a video about it. I put a video up called Digitally Assured Destruction, which people, I guess, assume I meant we should get rid of net neutrality. I thought we should use it as a threat to get rid of it. Scare the shit out of different web services by giving the ISP a little more power, or looking like we're going to. I don't know which way it's going to break. I don't fucking know. I don't really care. My personal viewpoint is the internet is fucked, pretty much regardless of what we do. Now, the majority of social media websites and popular services that are out there already pretty much are going the totalitarian 84 Orwellian route. There's not a lot you're going to do to change that. all this current debate is about it's not it's not an if it'll happen, it's a when it'll happen. We're talking about the time scale involved here. I don't really think there's a way to alter the course of this taking place. I think we're all kind of fucked. I mean, I like the old internet, where you could make fun of anything, where you could make fun of any community, go into any website and talk shit. I mean, fuck, do you remember even 5 years ago, 6 years ago, you could make 1,000 goddamn email accounts. You can't do that anymore. Google wants your fucking DNA to do that. Yahoo wants to know who the last girl you fucked is before they'll let you set up a new email account with them. But you could just fucking make millions of them. Go sign up for any website you wanted to without having to put in personal identifying information. You could have hundreds of fucking forum accounts, hundreds of social media accounts, and just go out and troll to your heart's content. But those days are long gone. I mean, fuck, even making a YouTube channel is a convoluted, bizarre bullshit process where they give you half the features, but if you want more of the features, you have to jump through hoops. And then after you jump through the hoops, they put your video in special quarantine so nobody can comment on it or like it or share it or respond to it. So everything's going to shit. That's my opinion on that. The Maddox lawsuit, I haven't been keeping up with it. Somebody told me that the amount was more than what initially I believed it was, which I thought was $20 million. It's something even more absurd. Is that correct? But I'm getting ahead of myself here. I wanted to talk about the shit going on in the Magic community, because apparently somebody was cruel enough to tell a cosplayer shut the fuck up or something to that effect. They were mean to a girl that liked to dress up pretty, and the whole community lost its shit. I don't know why. I don't know why fat, obese nerds playing a game with cardboard care what a girl thinks who doesn't play that game and just walks around dressed up like a slutty elf. I don't know. I'm not involved in that. Okay. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh is where the cool kids hang out, and nobody gives a shit in Yu-Gi-Oh. But apparently the Magic community is very different. It's very fucking different. I mean, this is the group of people that that banned a guy from fucking tournament play for like 18 months because he took pictures of people's ass cracks because they couldn't pull their fucking pants up. Can't let those hurt feelings get in the way. Just give me a second to pull this shit up. And of course, the charge, God, how do I even use this fucking thing? I fucking hate Reddit so much. Try to navigate this shit to find them spurging out. Okay. Christine Sparkles names MTG headquarters as a source of harassment. He has made my life hell. We're gonna jump into that. And you can see the sheer fucking amount of comments related to it. There was more. A barrage of toxic comments. Yeah, this is just fucking awful. Just dog shit. We'll take a look at that. I'll see if I can find the guy's video. He had a couple of funny lines in there. I saw a few clips of it, so we'll see if we can get that going. Am I enjoying Firefox Quantum? Fuck no, I'm not. All the good little plugins and extensions and all that great shit got wiped out because Firefox doesn't really give a shit. Mozilla doesn't really care. Reddit is cancer. You're correct, chat. Reddit is fucking cancer. All right, I think we are good to go here. Let me pull this up. Got the stream sitting there. That's good. Pull this over here. Well, we'll start with this. I was going to talk about, somebody brought this up in chat too, DSP getting gangbanged by the IRS apparently for not paying his dues to the government. I guess that was the source of stress that's been bothering him for like 8 fucking months. I don't know. We'll take a look at that. There we go. Went a little retarded there. Hit it so everything was off. That's not what you want to be doing. That's not what you want to be doing. For those that don't know, this is what Reddit looks like. It's fucking awful, isn't it? And this is what we're looking for. Christine's Sprankle. I thought it was Sparkles. Christine Sprankle. Of course. Let's go read about this tragedy that's going on. It's been a rough year, and I've blocked and not said anything about him because I wanted it to die, but without a doubt, MTG headquarters, Unsleeved Media, has made my life hell this whole year with his unnecessary videos and tweets about me and other members of Magic. This would be the cosplayer who's having difficulty for whatever reason. You can't comment on this, of course not, but there's one further down you can. So let's see how the Magic the Gathering community on Reddit is handling this terrible thing. Oh, is this a direct fucking link? Take a look at this. If there is still a single one of you who doubted the toxicity and misogyny of our community, today our most prominent cosplayer. Let that sentence fucking sink in. If there is still a single one of you who doubted the toxicity or misogyny of our community, today our most prominent cosplayer was driven out of Magic at the end of a long campaign of harassment by the worst among us. Silence is complicity. Do something about it. You know, those card games, how do they survive without cosplayers? I don't know. Maybe you play, chat. I don't know, but for whatever reason, their most prominent cosplayer was driven out of Magic, driven out of it. Abused out of the community because she dared to play Flip It or Rip It. I don't I'm guessing that has something to do with drugs. Maybe, Daniel? Is that a drug reference? Is she ripping a bong? Let's go take a look at the brigades have arrived, of course. Unfortunately, it's not just a single event or sudden recent barrage of harassment that's led to this. Christine has had to deal with trolls and bullies for years. Enough straws break the camel's back. Most of the Magic community that I've known have been kind, generous, creative, and intelligent people. But unfortunately, it only takes a few jerks that do a lot of damage. It's one specific person, Jeremy with Unsleeved Media Magic, which has been leading the charge in this bullshit. I really hope WOTC, I guess that's Wizards of the Coast, looks at this and addresses it. Sprankle has been the face of many large events like GP Vegas and impactful to the game. Jeremy has one big enabler, and Travis Wu. Yep, gonna go out and say it. Travis Wu runs a Facebook group called Magic for Bad. I used to be a part of it back when it was just MTG shitposting. Jeremy is a part of that group. The group took a dark turn this spring. That's when Jeremy really started laying into Christine. I had just met Christine a few weeks prior to this and saw the shit that Jeremy and some others clowns at Magic for Bad were doing. I left the group without a word, unsubscribed, and blocked Jeremy's channel from from showing up on YouTube, and started donating to her Patreon account. So a couple of nerds on Facebook have a group called Magic for Bad where they, I guess, talk shit about idiots in the community. And the group took a dark turn this spring. We all know how ravenous and how dangerous those card players are. A dark turn. Human sacrifice was probably involved. The raping of virgins. I don't know. Lots of meth use. I don't know what a dark turn entails, but I'm imagining very awful things. But I like, could you be more of a white knight? So I started donating to her Patreon account. Oh, this poor girl. Somebody said something mean about her, our most prominent cosplayer. Let me give her money. With the cognitive bias to listen to negative criticism and comments more than positive ones, it's a wonder why any woman even bothers with some of these hobbies. If it's not comments about how you play, it's how you look, how you aren't legitimate and don't belong. Even some of the positive comments might as well be insult because of how uninformed or vulgar they are. My wife, who is a grown woman, well, it's good to know that your wife is a grown woman, Jeff, Derek, and you're not fucking children. My wife, who is a grown woman with a real job, as opposed to a pretend job like Jeff has, That's how he has so much time to post about magic on Reddit. With a real job, and has been playing for 8 years. Once had a teenage boy tell her that she should be proud because she's the first girl who ever beat him. I'm still surprised she didn't kick his ass. Well, Jeff, I'm going to guess that if you and your wife play magic, your wife probably weighs 800 pounds, and the stress of her lifting her leg to kick that teenage boy would have given her a heart attack. That's probably why he felt comfortable enough saying that. And that's why he lived to tell the tale of the land whale that beat him with a green deck. My wife's son. What a shock that MTG headquarters is involved. Fuck that guy. Oh, here we go. Here we'll get a little background. Who is he? Why do I hate him? And what did he do? Way back, he was a content creator with some respect. Made unboxing videos. That's how you get respect among these fucking retards. He made some unboxing videos. Very clickbaity and crappy, but successful enough that he got a few preview cards. Gabby Spratz made an intelligent, well-thought-out testimonial about her experience and difficulties with being a woman in an online creator community. There was a lot of positivity, but he felt the need to say that she should just toughen up. Other creators told him he was out of line, and so instead of apologizing like an adult, he dug in his heels and went with, I'm not an asshole. The problem is political correctness. Free speech, I'm a brave truth warrior. And started making random offensive jokes targeting vulnerable members of the community. This game is played by fucking nerds. Everybody in your community is a vulnerable member. You're all on equal footing as far as I'm concerned. So, like one joke hits you all. How are you targeting a specific vulnerable subset? People talked to Wizards of the Coast about him, and he stopped getting preview cards. People stopped watching his channel as much, and so he entered the shitlord spiral. Oh, I see what we've got here. The shitlord spiral. And turned his entire content into a screed about how he's a victim of censorship and SJW culture is destroying the game. Yada, yada, yada. Any mainstream fans remaining left, but he developed a small dedicated pod, a pod of shitlords, interesting, who encouraged his behavior because they will watch literally any content that blames all of life's problems on PC culture. Chad, are you starting to get a feeling of what we're dealing with here? So, I guess some chick makes online content and people told her it was shit, and she got offended by that, and he told her to toughen the fuck up, and they couldn't handle it, and they got angry with him. And fast forward now, I don't know how long ago this was, way back, as they put it, he's involved in a similar situation. I will try to find the clip. He had a couple of good lines in it, a few funny jokes. We'll see if we can find it. And it goes on and on and on. On and on and on. If you read this, I will rape you. I saw that, why me? I will bend over and be ready for it. He's fucking psychotic. He's fucking psychotic. A guy that made fun of somebody online is fucking psychotic. Removed. No response. Let's maybe a defense, do you think? Nothing there. This game would be great if it wasn't for the fucking Magic players. Magic players are why I play Lantern Control. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Lantern was built from the malice of Johnny players due to the spite of online players. Not even joking. It's where the deck's roots come from. Now it's getting into technical dork talk. I don't know. Specifically, MTG headquarters, Unsleeved Media, who intentionally target her with with insanely ugly harassment again. Can somebody, if you want to tweet at WeWasMetokur on Twitter, if you have any idea what they're talking about when they say intentionally targeted her with insanely ugly harassment? Because the only video I've seen from this guy addressing this situation was some of the most tame shit I've ever seen. And they are freaking the fuck out about it on Reddit and on Twitter and on their online communities, acting like he, I don't even know what they're imagining he did. But, he was part of that Facebook group that took a dark turn. It's dork-sided, is it? Yeah, well, I could imagine that. Chad. Let's see some of the follow-ups to this. Oh, here we go. April King. I received a solid week of sustained harassment for having the temerity to point out that many women have experienced mistreatment at local game shops. It's weird how you get sustained harassment for that, while I just get extremely both sides people arguing with me. What could be the difference? I don't know, Daniel. Maybe the people arguing with you are real, and the one in April's heads are figments of her imagination. Sustained harassment at your local game shop for having the temerity to point out that many women have experienced mistreatment. Why is that a conversation you're having at a local game shop? Who the fuck sits down to play Magic or Warhammer or whatever the fuck they want to play, and then have a social discussion about the mistreatment of women? Like, I want to play the fucking game. Maybe that sustained harassment was just ignoring you. I have no fucking clue. Oh, here we go. This might be it. Unsleeved Media MTG headquarters was pretty relentless in his targeting of her. He had a total of 3, now frantically deleted it seems, videos calling her a pornographer with quotes like, "She's a dog. A 3 out of 10, I'd still do her." He mockingly called her a man, too. It makes sense. This guy does a pretty good job cosplaying this card. Oh, yeah, I mean, I see the resemblance. I feel there's more to this than I'm aware of, but there you go. Because she's a dog. A 3 out of 10, I'd still do her, though. That's how horrible. People online saying mean things, I've never heard of this. Being a jerk isn't misogyny. It is, however, uncalled for. Women were tweeting her as well. Just gotta block the trash. I'm not going to argue with these kinds of points on his status because I'm fucking sick of it. But I'll say one thing. Isn't it weird that it's always the women who are being harassed out of the community? But the men just keep people arguing the finer points of sentiment with them? God, Daniel, it's like you struck upon something. Let me think. Could it be that women overreact and can't handle banter? And that the reason men aren't getting driven out by these kind of comments is because they just laugh it off or shit talk back? Could that maybe be what's going on? Don't blame the patriarchy. Make a valid argument. Feminist agenda. Imagine being this frail. TG disavows Magic the Gathering. Does it? Does it disavow it? Get behind me, Satan. TG won't have anything to do with it. They're too busy writing humanity fuck yeah stories. All right, let me switch the view here. I'm going to try to find this video so we can see exactly what horrible things, what just terrible, oh, that's not what I want, what just terrible things are going on. Well, let's see if anybody sent me anything related to this so I can get a better, fuller understanding of the mistreatment of a poor cosplayer. That's good. Tell the truth about her cam whore and not playing the game. Apparently somebody's saying she was a cam whore that didn't play the game. Regarding the Magic the Gathering shit, no one will provide anything other than that 1 40-second clip. Asking them for anything else, you will just get screeching. That video is literally what they're referring to by horrible harassment. Really? All right, somebody says they have a summation of this. Let's pull this up to get a better idea what the fuck's going on here, chat. Shorthand version of the Magic the Gathering drama. Cosplayer gets dumped, wants to take it out on someone, decides to take it out on one dude SJWs in the community don't like because he is too much of a edgy boy, and she already hated him because he made fun of her in the past. Girl claims that he's been harassing her for 2 years, and because of this, she is now leaving the community because because dramatic effect. White Knights think that if they defend the cutie cosplayer, she will touch their peens. Engage community rage campaign against the edgy boy. Starts a small Me Too. Oh, there we go. People start asking questions and asking for evidence. No, listen and believe. People dig deeper. People discover this 2 years of harassment was just one single Reddit post, a few mean tweets and a video from 6 months ago. People get wise and it splits the community. One half sides with edgy boy, attacking the girl for lying. Other side stays with lying girl, and starts a campaign to get MRAs and Nazis banned from Magic the Gathering events because of autism. Too long didn't read. Magic the Gathering just had its own little Gamergate, and it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Even though the girl and the other Me Too people have been caught lying, they instead doubled down, and it's hilarious. Today has been a fun day. All right, there you go. That seems to be a summation. I can't tell you how accurate it is, but you know what? I don't think Count Dankula is going to lie to us. I think that's probably on the money. So the video that they were pissed off about was from 6 fucking months ago. A few mean tweets and their most prominent cosplayer is now leaving. Brilliant. Just brilliant. Is it just me, or has every hobby been fucking co-opted or ruined? Not just by SJWs, but just by fucking people showing up that don't play the goddamn game. Just pretenders that are there to cling on because it seems to be something that their people they know do. I don't know. And they come into the community and they don't know the fucking etiquette. They don't know the game. They don't really care about that. And they just shit it up with secondary things. What this cosplaying shit or other stuff like that. And then they become a big focal point and it fucking sinks the community. It seems to have happened everything. It had it happen in gaming, had it happen in comics, fucking have it happen in board games, and apparently now Magic the Gathering. I've heard repeated stories about how terrible this game has become because people are so uber offended about fucking ridiculous shit. Pretender syndrome is back. Yes, it is. It's in full fucking swing, isn't it? Community discussion around harassment. There's a stream going on right now. Apparently there's a stream discussing this at the moment. When are you gonna this is a question from Twitter, by the way. When are you going to get a decent mic? Content is awesome, but the mic quality is utter shit. I have a decent mic. I don't really use it. I like the utter shit quality of the mic that I have. The nice little headset. Is this going to be uploaded on your main channel? I'll leave it as an unlisted stream. Chat. We've got. Oh, is this more here? Let's see. Yeah, people saying that they can't find evidence. That's what I'm curious about. This claim that there's been a sustained harassment campaign for 2 fucking years, and I saw a screen cap of one tweet in a video that apparently is 6 months old. Crash their stream. People saying crash their stream. Well, let me pull it up. Let's see what it looks like. Let's take a look at their stream. I don't know who it is. Okay, well, it looks like the stream is over. It was on and now it's off. I don't know what to tell you guys. It looks like it's a goner. If it starts up, we'll crash their stream. What do you say? All right, I'm going to I don't know. Let's see if we can get some people to talk about the magic shit. If there are any people more well versed in this than I am. I'm going to pull up Skype again. It's I am not the NSA. Just put stream in the comment when you send it, and we'll talk. We'll banter a little. We'll shit post a bit. See if we can get this going. All right. Looks like we got a Harvey Sheckelstein. This should be good. We'll bring the rabbi on. Maybe he can tell us about discount bar mitzvahs or something. Get us some a little bit of a a steep price cut on a bris. Hello there, Mr. Sheckelstein.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. Let me just double check audio here because Skype fucks with everything once it gets going.
Yeah, and let me silence on my end because I don't want to hear like a continuous loop going on.
Yeah, that would be fucking annoying. So, Mr. Sheckelstein, are you aware of the spurgery that's going on in the Magic community? Any insight into that?
That is too autistic for me, man. I am completely a fish out of water on that fucking thing. That just sounds fucking stupid. So let me get this straight. It's just all about a cosplayer who I guess is just claiming that she was discriminated upon or something. I'm totally out of the loop.
If I had to sum it up, basically some dude told a chick, "Hey, your tits don't make you that important," and the community melted down. Yeah, that sounds like what I'm hearing with all of this. He basically told a cosplayer, you know, It's meh. It's okay, maybe like 6 out of 10, and everybody's lost their fucking shit and wants to have him crucified because he dared to say that. What that has to do with playing a fucking cardboard card game, I have no idea. But apparently they can't handle it.
Yeah, no, this seems more so like honestly, I think that something like this was bound to happen for Magic the Gathering. You see this shit happening at like other sort of tabletops like 40K and what have you, and like whereas like for 40K, pretty much everybody's just been like, ah, fuck those sort of people. But you always see Magic the Gathering is just this gathering of just spurgery and what have you, and it just was bound to happen, this sort of shit. So I'm not too surprised. Sorry, I'm kind of like still coming off of a lab I was working on, but I actually
is that like code for drugs? You coming down
No.
on me, are you?
Yeah, you want to buy some? No, sorry, I'm about to graduate and I'm like focusing on all my shit. So, but I did actually have a couple questions. I don't know, I don't know what's your recent take on the whole pedophilia shit that's going on YouTube? Not like the Amos Yee, but like there are various YouTubers that are talking about what you call it, Elsagate or what have you. Are you aware of this?
Yeah, no, I've watched that take place. There was something similar that happened about 6 or 7 years ago.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. Like 6 or 7 years ago in the toy community on YouTube.
Yeah.
And you could basically like Nerf reviews and shit. You'd find pedophiles trying to lure kids off the site onto other sites to get them to do like nude modeling and crazy shit.
Right.
I remember running into that when we were fucking with some guy because Metokur used to have threads on people, and one of the guys that we were fucking with was like related to that, and it was really weird to see. But it was a lot less than what this Elsagate shit is. I have no idea what it is. The videos don't make any sense to me. The fucking thumbnails with like the blood and puke and piss and shit. It's really macabre. You know, like it's like really bizarre.
Well, honestly, it's kind of ironic because these people I'm about to mention are actually streaming right now. Apparently, I got a notification from that. But what's it? The H3H3, the Ethan Ela shit. They covered a whole video and they were saying that it's like code talk on these videos, that if you, I don't know, they were referring to some Reddit posts that some of the comments are in Filipino, and if you translate that to English, and I guess they're backwards or what have you, they basically tell people, you know, where to pick up kids and where they're going to drop them off and all that stuff.
So is this like, you know, the fucking... Yeah, but do you remember back in like, well, maybe you don't, but like in the 70s and 80s, people said if you played rock fucking records backwards and listen to the vinyl in reverse, they tell you to go worship Satan. Is that what we're dealing with here? Where you have to take the comment, reverse it, translate it, reverse it, and get something?
Like on the same level as the Judas Priest kids who shot themselves and they blame the record?
Yeah, that shit, yeah.
Well, kind of. It's really fucking unique. It's more so bizarre. I wouldn't say there's anything fucking validity to it because it's such a far stretch. You have to go find Filipino, translate it, put it backwards, put it back. It's so fucking stupid. And mind you, this is coming from a guy who's nonstop saying that like people are trying to kill him. He says that Sam Hyde assaulted him on the street. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. If you type up what's it called, H3H3 Sam Hyde, I guess he doesn't outright say it's Sam Hyde, but he said, "Oh yeah, I had this weird guy, this big guy, details Sam Hyde to the T," and he says that he saw him in public. Sam Hyde bumped up against him and said, "Sup, faggot," and then Ethan's like hyperventilating and saying, "I was assaulted. I thought he was gonna kill me," and it's so fucking hilarious. And then people try to confront him about it, and even as Sam says, "Yeah, that was me," and Ethan goes, "Yeah, I'm not inviting him on the stream, just because personal reasons." And then now he's claiming that some black guy wants to kill him. It's so fucking hilarious. And then now he's
Does he snort meth or something? Like, does Ethan have a meth problem we don't know about? Like, he's getting spooked by
he has a
people on the
Jew
street?
problem. He has a Jew problem, if anything, man.
So Sam Hyde confirmed that he walked up to him and said, "Sup, faggot."
Yes.
And that said, that said H3 into Hyde.
Yes. Because people kept on asking Sam Hyde, and Sam Hyde said, "Yes, that was me." And then Ethan kept on saying, this is like a really fucking dumb back and forth, but they basically... Ethan says, "No, that wasn't him. You're mistaken." Even to Sam Hyde, telling him he's mistaken, that wasn't me. And Sam just keeps on confronting him and says, well, you know what? Like, why don't you invite me on your show and all this shit? And Ethan just backs out. And every time he goes on stream or what have you, again, I don't really watch this sort of shit. It's kind of fucking stupid, but I just like watch highlight videos about this shit. And Ethan just claims like, oh, Sam was just not available. He's just not available, or that his fans are trying to attack me. They're trying to kill me. It's really his desperate plea to be popular, I want to say.
Ethan is the one saying that the videos, if you take the comments and translate them and reverse them or
Yes.
whatever. Has anybody looked at is it like saying, come pick up a little boy at this address at this time kind of shit? What is it saying exactly?
If you want, I can try finding the video and send it to you. It's kind of weird.
I'm not gonna watch
it's
video.
fucking stupid as shit. I know. But like, so they have a segment where they like bring it up, and it's more so of a Reddit post that's fucking screen capped, but it doesn't even show you the URL or anything. It's just this little section, and he's like, oh, let me show you how it works, and then just fucking gives like this the comment, and then says, okay, if I type it in a Filipino keyboard, this is what it types out to, and then if I reverse the letters, this is what it turns out to be. And it's so fucking stupid. It's reaching, and all they do is like, yeah, oh wow, they're actively doing these sales. So like in the instance of the comment was saying, little girl at this one place, pick her up at 5, and that was it. That was the comment apparently. Yeah, it's fucking bizarre. And
isn't YouTube cracking down on the shit? Didn't they just get advertisers up their ass about the Elsagate videos?
See, I have my own theory about this, and yeah, I believe they're cracking down on it, but I don't think they're gonna like crack down too fucking hard. I mean, you're always gonna have this sort of shit, but I guarantee you that it won't take that long until we have that sort of defense where we say, well, it's a cultural thing. Don't fucking shame them, and YouTube will fucking defend them. Because you still do have that crackdown of the Elsagate shit, but you still have those same toy channels still fucking up, and they still make weird ass what you call it.
Oh no, I saw that one dad who like took his kids and made them wear like diapers and pacifiers and shit and like review toys. It was fucking bizarre.
Wait, what? Really?
There was an article. I think it was somebody linked it. I think it was BuzzFeed of all fucking things. But it was like some weird. It was some weird motherfucker that would like make his kids dress up like babies and like throw shit. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but he had like 18 million subscribers, some crazy fucking shit like that.
Jesus fucking.
So
Christ.
they have a large audience. But I'm gonna jump. Yeah. I'm gonna grab another caller here. Thank you, Mr. Sheckelstein. Any parting words for the chat?
Yeah, I will. Actually, I had one last question for you, kind of like personal advice, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. This is nothing like really funny or anything. It's just I'm about to graduate. I got a job offer from a company in another town. I won't say where, but basically they told me I was going to train there and have my start date there, and then now they're saying it's up in the air. They don't even know where it's going to be. But they still are offering me the same salary and everything. Should I still go along with this job or go look for another one?
I'd walk. If you're just starting to look for a profession and somebody offers you a job and they say these are the terms, this is the pay, this is the location, this is the title, and you haven't even started working for them yet and they're already changing the details, walk. Because if they're gonna fuck you around on one thing, they're gonna fuck you around on other things.
All right.
That's my personal view. I don't know.
That's what I was fucking thinking. So I mean. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna deal with that shit. So sorry.
No, it's fine, man. All right, Mr. Sheckelstein, enjoy the rest of the day.
All right,
have a good one. All right, chat. Call up a couple other people. What do we got here? Somebody calling me. Well, you know what? Let's pull him in.
Oh, hey.
Hello there, Fox of Gray.
Hey, what up?
Oh, what's going on?
Not much. Just listening to your stream or whatnot. Yeah, fuck those toy channels. Anyways, if you want some more fucking drama, recently a couple months ago, you know about the fucking anime known as Yuri on Ice, right? Those two gay ice skaters or whatever like that.
You're asking me if I know about an anime about gay ice skaters? No, I don't.
Okay, so basically, yeah, that's an anime one, and the whole entire fucking Tumblr community just took over the anime. Like, they just left on it because gay progressive, I guess. Anyways, the funny thing about that is a couple months ago, this one Japanese doujin creator actually released it's forget the name of it, but basically it was like one of those
You're
girl
dying
comic-
here. The chat's giving you a bunch of shit, Fox.
Fucking hell. I hold on. What the fuck?
Okay, I will come back to you. I'm gonna jump. So drama involving gay figure skaters and anime. Apparently, chat wasn't too thrilled about that. I will look. Fox, just send it to me. Text it to me on Skype or whatever, and I will pull it up on stream and take a look. All right. Pull this one in here. See if we get an answer. Remember, there is a delay, so just pay attention to your Skype, I guess. Let it ring for a few seconds here. Oh, not getting anything. All right. Try another one. All the joys of doing this shit. Oh, it's calling back. All right. Hello?
What's going on, dude?
Oh, shit. Fucking volume died on me. God damn. All right, there we go. How's it going?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm fine. Hopefully you have something better than gay figure skaters and anime.
I'll be honest, I was not expecting you to call me, so...
Okay, well, I will try again later. Think of something entertaining to bring up, so chat doesn't scream faggot at you for the next
Yeah, I certainly will.
All right. You're killing me here, guys. You're fucking killing me. All right, let's try this. Try another one here. I don't know why the volume constantly readjusts itself.
Okay, wow.
Hello?
Hello, Jim.
Yeah. What's up, man?
Hey, I'm sorry, that gay figure skater thing just kind of threw me in for a loop still at this point. But all right.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But anyway, I actually wanted to ask you something regards to, I don't know if you want to answer it, whether you want to or not, is the Sons of Gojima.
Okay.
Maybe a question about that?
Go ahead.
Yes. God. So are you aware, basically, the whole leaks and everything with, like, Fred Fox and all that?
Yeah, no, I know what happened. I kind of kept up with it to a point. I know that they had their group that dealt with DSP, and then there were leaks, and then it splintered apart.
Right. And it was funny. There was this one stream of a guy analyzing various members of SOK, basically throwing Fred Fox under the bus, Shay being one of them. And I remember he kept on saying, like, Jim, if you want everything about this and you want to make a video about it, I will send you everything about it. And I was like, oh, I don't know, it's kind of interesting to me.
Yeah, here's my thoughts on this, because a couple of people have brought it up, and I was considering maybe covering it. They got too serious about it. Like, if you want to fuck with somebody online, fine. If you want to have some laughs, fine. But if you dedicate every fucking moment to doing something, like fucking with DSP every day after day, for years and years and years,
God.
you become too fucking focused on it. It's like you've got blinders on. You become A-loggy about it.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're calling Fred Fox on Kiwi Farms right now.
Because I've spoken to Fred in the past, a while back, and I told him what I basically told everybody else that finds himself in this situation. Fucking relax,
right.
Diversify. Go make fun of other shit. DSP will be there if you want to come back and make fun of him. But fuck, I was doing streams making fun of DSP, and I think I maybe lasted 2 months before I couldn't do it anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, if you're focused too much on it, it's not funny anymore.
Exactly, and when you were doing it, hell, they were fucking funny, and, there was a certain point where you're like, all right, let's move on to something else, and quite frankly, they should have taken your advice on that, because I remember, reading about it, you were like, look, you got to do something else, and then when I learned that Fred just basically turned his nose up on you, I'm like, oh, okay, this isn't going to be good. Because, like, they have nothing else to fall back on, essentially.
Well, they can build some more water wells in Africa or whatever the fuck it was. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
All
Saying
right.
that, our street, our charity's better,
Okay, Shay. All right. Well, I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna try to get people coming in. I'm trying to keep this like between 3 and 5.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Take it easy, man.
Yep.
For those that don't know, in chat, Fred Fox was the leader, I guess, of a group of people, the Sons of Kojima, that used to make fun of DSP, Dark Side Phil, and they had a little bit of internal community drama that played itself out, and the group fractured apart. And I have no idea what any of them are up to now, but they were a little too focused on it. A little diversification would have helped. Because remember, chat, diversity is our strength. That's the important thing. All right, we'll go back to Skype calls in a little bit here. Since we're on the subject of DSP, my understanding is that DSP's got a little bit of trouble with the IRS. So let me see if I can find some information on this, and I will pull it up. If I can find it. Fuck. You know what? Maybe somebody's got a link to this. Terrible, I know. I know. So unorganized. This stream is fucking unorganized. Diversity is our strength, of course. Somebody on Twitter asking, what's your Skype name again? For those that didn't hear, it's I am not the NSA. It will show up as GG Killspree. That is the one that you're going to look for. When are you going to debate the Jordan Peterson fan? I had a couple that responded initially, but then I didn't really get much of a follow-up on it. I was planning on doing one where I was looking for the people that, there are a lot of people that seemed really upset with the things that I said about Jordan Peterson when I answered a fucking question about what I thought about him. So I thought it'd be funny to have them come on and Spurg, but it sort of fell through. We'll see. Maybe we can get some of that magic going today. YouTube autocomplete offers pedo suggestions. Try this on your stream. I don't know if I want to try that on my stream. Okay. First I'm going to test this out to make sure that, probably shouldn't even be doing that, but whatever. How to, what the fuck? Okay, you know what? I will bring this up because chat's not going to believe it unless I actually fucking show it to them. All right, somebody said if you try to enter certain phrases, you get pedophile-related results on YouTube. So let's take a look, okay? All right. If you look, I'm at the search bar. They said to enter how to have. And the first results are how to have sex with your kids and how to have sex kids. So I don't know what a sex kid is, but apparently YouTube is very interested in teaching me what that is. Try it out yourself, chat. Go to YouTube and try to enter how to have and see what the fuck shows up. Yes, we're all going to prison. The FBI they've found the secret code words that pedophiles use, which are how to have. If you meet anybody on the street that says how to have, they're looking to molest children, you should run in the opposite direction. That's brilliant, YouTube. I like that they've gotten rid of all those nasty alt-right political pundits so they can make way for videos like how to have sex with children. It's very, very well done, Google. I commend you on your effort of sanitizing your platform and making it family friendly. I'm sure Disney would love to fucking advertise on that particular thing. What in the fuck? I'll admit, I'm a little nervous to even look at the results. I don't want to be put on a fucking watch list. Maybe somebody else can do that and find out what the hell's going on. I don't know. But if you simply enter how to have in the YouTube search bar, the result is have sex with children. I don't understand what this website is doing. I don't understand what the fuck they're doing. And I can't find... If somebody could do me the favor of tweeting at me the DSP IRS video, I know there's one out there that sums it up, that'd be great. We was Metokur. If you could just throw that my way so I can put it up and we can watch it and have a good laugh. Alex Jones was right. Apparently, what... You know what? I'm just going to... Why even do it like this? Let me throw it like this. There you go, chat. You're up on full screen. Have at it. Any other suggestions for shit that you don't want to be fucking typing into YouTube searches? Could you imagine being at work and you're like, I have to do a search related to our job. I need to find like some training video, and it starts with how to have, and your boss walks by, and the search results up on fucking screen are how to have sex with children. How quickly do you think you're going to get fired? How quickly is your ass going to be thrown out of that building? A couple people bringing up ElsaGate in the chat. I have no idea if that's related to ElsaGate, but it definitely is a remarkable, very specific result. It's a very specific result. Boku no Piku, is that the results you get when you search that up? How to have? Somebody wants their neg hole paused, don't we all? It's a dream I think we all have. We was kings, Bix nude. Brilliant. That's a lot of chat, damn. Yeah, I know some people keep saying shit like, put it on slow mode. But what's the enjoyment in that? You just got to be quick. It's like the Sanic of YouTube chats. Somebody said it was how to have a six-pack. No, we looked at the results. It was not six-pack. That last word was not pack. That's not fake news. That's the fucking autocomplete term for that phrase. Oh yeah, Sticks Hexenhammer. Didn't he? There's some weird glitch or new algorithm that got rolled out to fuck with people, and a bunch of channels went down, like iDubbbz and Keemstar and Sticks. From what I understand, they've all been reinstated, but I'm sure that's the first wave. That's a preview, a beta test of shit that's coming our way. Okay. Pop back over to this, see if I can find that DSP video, fighting about his financial woes, which seems to happen every fucking month. The man lives in a perpetual state of financial decline. I'm surprised he still has a house at this point, to be honest. Okay, there we go. DSP tries it not paying his taxes. That was my problem. I kept entering the keyword IRS. That is my fault. All right, give me 1 second here, chat. I will get this up, and we'll take a look and find out about what's going on in Little Phil's life. This video, by the way, you can find up on Dave Davidson's channel. You'll see it, and you can go watch it in full afterwards if you are so inclined. All right.
And shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul. Seal your doom tonight. I just if I screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek.
How do I begin? Let's see how I begin here. All right. Very, very complicated to do what I do. All right, it is. And every year, it's a nightmare to try to figure out at that one time of the year when I have to figure out, gee, what do I owe taxes on this? Do I owe that? Do I get a refund this year? Do I roll it over? How many expenses can I write off? And so, when I started way back when making money doing YouTube full-time, I got a tax attorney. From 2011 to 2014, when I was doing this as a full-time job, my taxes were done through him. I was like, man, I could literally leave the state of Connecticut and move anywhere that doesn't have a state income tax, or I could move to a state that has a much lower income tax and pay less taxes. And what would be the loss? You know, I work from home. I live stream. right? So, what's the big deal if I were to move out of Connecticut and go somewhere else and do this? I'd be basically just making more money doing it because I don't have to pay all these exorbitant taxes that I'm paying in Connecticut. I did some research on what.
Yeah, he did some research. That's the first sign that things are going to end in disaster. The fucking guy that can't read a game manual, that constantly bitches that he doesn't know how to do things in games like Kick and Dark Souls, or anything related that would take just fucking 5 seconds to read a manual or to investigate even a little bit. He gets baffled by. That's mysterious. So he did some research on the complicated taxing situation of moving a business from one state to another to try to get a tax break. I'm sure this story ends well.
What states did not have personal income tax? I started looking for houses. You all remember this. If you're longtime viewers, you remember this. It was like 2013 and then 2014. I actually started house hunting. And at that time, I was in constant communication with my tax attorney saying, gee, what would happen if I were to move, say, to Washington or to Texas or to one of these states that doesn't have a personal income tax? He says, basically, that was it. You just don't pay personal income tax. You just pay the federal. You're good to go. And before I ever took one single step towards buying this house, okay, I up front asked my tax attorney 2 important questions. I said, number 1,
are you subscribed to me on Patreon? And do you follow me on Twitch?
Are there any other taxes that I'm going to have to pay if I move to the state of Washington outside of the federal income tax? That's number 1. He said no. It's just the personal federal income tax you'll have to pay. Number 2, I asked him in writing. I still have the fucking email. I said, since I'm moving to Washington State, doesn't it make sense that I should get a tax attorney out here who basically has more knowledge of this?
All right, let's skip ahead a little bit and see if we can get the let's see if we can get more details.
In the state, like, you're registered on all of them. If you take a look, it's DSP Gaming. It says you're the sole proprietor, and it lists your address, and they signed you up for all of these. I said, well, that makes sense, because that's why I'm getting these contractor magazines. That's why I'm getting all these business-related mailings that I didn't sign up for. That's why I'm getting them all. Someone went out there with my information and registered me as a small business on all these free mailing lists. And then whoever it is that takes care of, the state tax or business tax in Washington got an anonymous tip and went out.
Anonymous tip. How much do you want to bet it's that anonymous tip came from a girl that used to make soap by hand?
Out and looked and said, oh, look at this. If they're registered for these mailings, they must be real. And then they started investigating me. I go to my tax attorney and I say, listen, we got to get you in the loop. You've got to talk to this guy because I don't know anything about this. You told me you were taking care of this when I moved out here. Obviously, I'm responsible for the money, the actual tax money. I would be responsible 100% for the tax money that's owed to the state. Okay.
Now, it's my understanding that after this came out, that he's behind in a bunch of taxes, that he hasn't been keeping up to date on it, that he got $1,000 or roughly around $1,000 in Twitch donations because of his emergency. That's on top of ad revenue, and however, I know Twitch has like some weird structure on how you make money on it with bits or some shit and subscriptions. I don't fucking know. The details of it elude me. I've done about as much research on that as DSP did on taxation. But, it's on top of ad revenue and Patreon and Twitch and subs and all that shit. And he got $1,000 from it. I wish I was stupid enough not to know how to pay taxes. Would you assholes give me $1,000? Hey, chat, I don't know how to pay my taxes. You need to give me $1,000. I talked to a tax attorney in another state who told me you need to pay taxes, and I was like, no, I've done research. I don't. And now I'm going to go to prison unless you give me $1,000. Is that how this works?
No matter what, because I owed it if I owed it. All right. From whoever this is, business. Now, the question is, what's the degree of screwing I'm going to receive? Okay. This really sucks.
That's his place in life. There you go. I don't know. He makes a decent amount of money. I know he's got 2 mortgages, and I know he's got bills and all the other shit. Everybody has bills. Everybody has a mortgage or a rent payment. How it is he let this slip is beyond me. But there you go. And he got $1,000 for it. So he never has to take real responsibility in relation to this particular thing happen. It reminds me of Spoonie. Spoonie will freak out at the end of every month on Twitter. I'm going to lose my house. My life is imploding. Everything's falling apart. To keep the Patreon higher. To get people to come to his YouTube stream because you can do the, what the fuck is it? Super chat. Because you can do fucking super chat. They found the gimmick. It's the hardship always hits at the end of the month when you need to renew that credit card payment. It's a grown man that doesn't know how to do his fucking taxes. How old is Phil Burnell? He's like in his 30s, isn't he? He owns multiple homes. He should know how to do his fucking taxes. Shameful. It's chicanerous. He's churlish. I don't know what he's doing. He's fucking retarded. That's right, chat. Juan but not forgotten. Juan but not forgotten. You know, I remember when the internet, when chicks were the cam whores, but somehow guys have gotten in on the act. You build up a decent sized following, and then every month you have an emergency that needs extra money on top of what you normally receive from whatever the fuck it is you do, whether you're some artist or YouTuber or whatever the fuck. And they constantly get away with it. It amazes me. Somebody in chat, he looks 50. Yeah, well, you know, this is a man that flushes bacon grease down the toilet. He's not really working with a full deck. He's probably aged himself quite a bit by doing dumb, retarded shit. Not the not the smartest knife in the drawer or the sharpest knife in the drawer. God, I've gotten dumber just listening to that. We're gonna move on. Call me. Let's talk about YouTube censorship, Cards Against Humanity, Twitch girls, etc. All right, I will do some more calls. Give me a second to get this set up here. God damn. All right. Somebody in chat, Trump looks younger and he's 71. Yeah, Trump does not look his age. You have to give him that. Even the people that hate him, he does not look like a fucking 70-year-old. Spoonie doesn't have AIDS. Thanks for the update. He's just got to deal with that staph infection in his nipples. Hello? You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Well, what did you want to talk about, Mr. Cynical?
I want to talk about DSP for a little bit.
Okay. What would you like to talk about, DSP?
The video, the guy, which is classic DSP, he runs off at the mouth for like most of the time about how it's the tax attorney's fault because he didn't pay his taxes. And like you were saying, sorry.
It's fine. No, yeah, I don't believe it's the tax attorney's fault. I think DSP, it's on him. I guarantee you the tax guy, the consultant, the accountant, attorney, whatever it was, probably said, hey, you need to keep on top of this. Or, hey, we need to keep it updated. And I bet you that DSP didn't do that. He didn't do his due diligence to keep on top of that. Like, you don't want that kind of money hanging over your head. It's not like a private debt with like a credit card company or a bank. The government can come take your money. The government can do a lot of things to you if you don't pay your taxes. So that's not on the tax accountant or the attorney or whatever. That's completely on Phil Burnell.
Right. And what you were saying about the tips and stuff, there's a link I sent you for a Twitter account called the Snort Report, which basically just calculates what the guy makes from his streams. And of course, you know, because this guy did this on Thanksgiving right before Black Friday after spending $200 on some damn headphones when the guy can't even pay his tax bill. But he did make like $824 in just tips because he's banking on those people,
Yeah,
giving the guy money.
that's crazy fucking money to be making. 820 in a day. It's fucking insane. And he's done this before, at least to my knowledge, and other people have done this. It's the same fucking tried and true formula of I've got an emergency at the end of the month, I need to get that money in, and also I need the regular money that I get on top of that. I just don't know how he survives. If he's always in this constant state of emergency, if it's always in this constant state of decline, where you owe money to everything and you never have an ability to get your head above water, I don't know why he doesn't just declare bankruptcy. I would. If I had 2 mortgages hanging over my head and I couldn't pay any of my bills and the IRS was coming after me, I'd just do bankruptcy.
Yeah, I would too, because like he was saying in that stream, he pays his credit cards barely just to get them under the limit so that he can pay his tax bill. So the guy's underwater. He's barely making it. So before long, he's, if this Twitch thing dries up for him, he's going to be done.
Yeah, he's pretty much a goner. All right, well, you take it easy, Mr. Cynical.
Thanks, man.
Yep. Yeah, DSP is not the brightest fucking bulb. I'll tell you that much. Works himself into fucking tax debt. What an idiot. What a dumb bastard. All right, let's do some more calls here. See if they pick up. If not, I'll move on to another one. All right. Let's try this one. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Going good. I was actually, I actually added you because, well, I was actually part of the SOK for a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a little bit complicated. I was, one of 2 Alices. There was an Alice, who was there before me. I came in after. I had made a cringy fucking video on lip syncing with anime and the Sons of Kojima and shit. But that's not what I was actually wanting to talk about. I was wanting to talk about how, because you said something on Twitter about how the Yu-Gi-Oh community is more tame than the Magic the Gathering community, and you couldn't be more right. To be quite frank, the Magic community is really, really, really toxic to an extent, like in the sense of, oh well, I have a bet. I'm much better than you because I use this deck, or there's a lot of other things to it, but like Yu-Gi-Oh it used to be very, very, very autistic in the sense of like you get the really, really cringy people there, but now you don't. But they seem to like have transitioned to the Magic community, and it's so odd to see that because like you used to hear about Chris Chan with Yu-Gi-Oh and with Pokemon, how odd that was and how he got into fights and stuff, and you would also hear that with Yu-Gi-Oh before, like with other people. But now you're hearing that with Magic, and I just think it's such a weird transition because it used to be Magic was a fun, professional game, very competitive, but now it's just cringe, autistic, SJW bullshit.
I gotcha. All right, I'm gonna. Chet is not saying nice things about you, Alice.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm a furry. Hey, I'm a furry. Okay, I deserve it.
Oh God, now they're gonna hate you. Even first, it was just Soy Boy. Fine. It was just Soy Boy and Faggot, but now it's gonna go off the charts.
Hey! I'm a furry, guys. I deserve it. I have a YouTube channel and everything. I deserve it. It's cool.
What's the YouTube channel so they can come leave nice comments?
Lou Creations. I do commentaries, but don't worry, they're not that bad. They're not Doodle Tones bad, but they're okay. They're okay. You might like them. I did one on you actually.
Oh, well, there we go. I'll check it out. Maybe I'll pull it up on stream. All right, Alice, you take it easy. All right, chat. I've got an idea on how we're gonna run this because I can see your reaction when I bring in callers. I'm gonna give them a minute when I bring them in. If after that minute you don't like them, you just start spamming Faggot and Autistic, and I will boot them. And that's how we're going to do this. Does that work for you, chat? I will let you have full say over what conversations continue and what ones don't. All right, let's try David here. Hello? Hello? Hey, David.
Heyo. How's it going? I bring to you some stories of homegrown autism from Central Florida.
Okay, make it good because I just put the new rules in place. So if Chad
Yes,
hates you, you've got a minute. Make it
just
count.
read the rules.
All right.
Posting this first link right here about the milkshake bandit. He's our resident autist at the university, and he tried to steal a milkshake from McDonald's, dropped it fucking everywhere, and then ended up taking a Dr. Pepper and then leaving. And then he came back several hours later and acted as if nothing happened.
Okay.
And then this other one, this was kind of a biggish news, but not huge. I was part of this shitposting group, and we got tanked for one of the guys made a Deport the Illegals event. It was basically like, hey, let's go to this place, make up a LAN, and learn how to deport illegals to ICE.
Okay, well, I will take a look at the stories. The chat has spoken. Not kindly, I'm afraid, David.
Oh, I love you, chat.
There are a lot of faggots and shoot yourselves. So.
Oh, way ahead of them.
Okay. All right, chat. There you go. I told you I kept my word. It's going to make conversations difficult, but we'll see how it goes. We'll fucking see how it plays out. All right, ringing up somebody here. Hello, Michael.
Hello?
Welcome.
Hang on here.
Are you there?
Let me try to...
Okay. I'm going to hit this little red button that says off. All right. I beat you on that one, chat. I beat you on that one. I jumped ahead of you a little bit. Michael was having some technical difficulties. So we'll try another one. This is turning out disastrous. I blame you, chat. Minute time limit. What was I thinking? Hello.
Hello. Hey.
Hey. Welcome to the stream.
Hey. What's going on?
Not much. Not much. What you want to discuss today?
Well, I've been meaning to ask you for a while. What are your thoughts on Ben Shapiro?
On Ben Shapiro? He's like 4 foot tall, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a feisty little shit. I've listened to a few of the speeches he's given. I think he comes down a little bit too hard on the anonymous online culture. I know he doesn't like 4chan. I know he talks a lot of shit about the alt-right. I'm pretty much indifferent to Ben Shapiro. It's like a non-entity to me.
All right.
Yeah, that's kind of about it. I don't really watch him or follow him, but I've seen him stir some shit, and that's amusing.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of his. I think he makes a lot of good points. I love watching him speak at college campuses.
Yeah. No, I've seen him go to a couple of different colleges and run into some opposition about even letting him on the fucking premises to have a conversation, which is ridiculous.
Yeah. Apparently, that the security costs can be quite a lot from what I've heard, which seems a bit silly.
Okay. All right. Well, good conversation. Chat's screaming at me kick. I've got to obey the chat on this since I set the 1 minute time limit. But yeah, indifferent to Ben is pretty much my opinion.
All right. Well, it was nice talking to you, Jim.
All right. Take it easy. Chat, everybody's gonna get fucking kicked, aren't they? It's gonna be a real short conversation. Let's try this one. I can't even dial that one. All right, well, try this one then. And not getting an answer. Oh, this is turning into a fucking clusterfuck. All right. Hello.
Oh, hey.
All right. Oh, okay, good. All right, Fox, you got a minute. The chat's been being real feisty, so let's get to it. What would you like to talk about?
Can we talk about Amos G? Can we talk about if he's trolling or not?
He's trolling. Listen, I thought the initial video was pretty fucked up, and I think it's a dumb thing to attach your name to pedophilia as a troll for years and years and years. But the picture that he put in his little collage video was a dead giveaway. The one with the one that said, "I'm a Norwegian game developer, I love Halo, and I'm a pedophile." It was so fucking over the top. There's no way that it's legitimate.
Yeah, probably. I thought it was pretty funny, but he's kind of fucked up for having those opinions if he does, which probably not.
Well, I don't know if he does or not. Like I said, I followed up with it's like a 50-50 split for me, but
Yeah.
there's just no way he would have put that particular picture in that video and been serious. That's too much of a giveaway, at least for me. I think it's dumb. 2 years from now, his name's still gonna pop up in search results for pedophilia. So good luck with that.
Yeah. Also, more question here. What do you think of the artist named Shadman? What do you think of him? Do you think he's a pedophile? Do you think he's good? What do you think?
You talking about Chad, the guy that draws all the lolly art?
Yeah.
I don't really follow him. He's kind of like the guy before you asked me what I thought of Ben Shapiro. It's like a non-entity. I don't really follow Shadman, so.
All right. From what I hear, he's a pedophile, somewhat from drawing like real life kids and whatnot. Like that's kind of fucked up. That sort of shit.
I thought he drew like cartoons and shit, like Lolly.
Well, he drew this. I think it was this one real life actress. She was like 12. He drew him having sex with some other actor and whatnot. Stuff like that. That's kind of fucked up.
Now, are we sure that's not a real portrayal of Hollywood? Because with all the shit that's been coming out over the last fucking 2 weeks, I don't know if that's really his imagination or if that's a news event.
Well, it did came out before Hollywood Gate or whatever you like to call it, but I think it might be a real life portrayal, but we'll see. He also drew sexual pictures of if you know this YouTuber named Lieutenant Corbus. She's 12 years old also, so that's kind of fucked up.
I don't know who that is either. I don't follow a lot of the like. There's a lot of people that other people follow or know of. I don't like the main shit I watch on YouTube is fucking game reviews, movie reviews, and some shit related to comics. Really, really just middle of the road entertainment shit that I can put up on the television, and zone out for like 20 or 30 minutes. I don't follow like what is Lieutenant Core? Are they like a gamer or something?
They're just pretty much like one of those commentary channels like Leafy is here or Power Sinkhole or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, there's no chance I would have watched him then. I kind of steered clear of that shit. All right, man. Well, chat's screaming at me. It's been good. All right, take it easy, Fox.
Also, by the way, comments. You guys are the fucking faggots here. We're all faggots at the end. So yeah, call us all faggots. We're all faggots.
Okay. All right. Well, Fox of Gray calling you a bunch of fags, chat. I don't know how to react to that. I don't know if you're going to be able to handle it. Jim is a YouTube normie. No, it's just I don't want to like I can't stand the fucking videos that are out there now. Like there's just a point where you've watched the same shit so many fucking times. You don't want to keep watching it. I've watched 1,000 videos making fun of feminists. I've watched 1,000 videos talking about how stupid SJWs are. I've watched 1,000 political commentators talk about the same political event or individual. Like at a point you're just like, fuck, I'm so bored with this shit. I just want to go back to watching. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is normie. Maybe it's banal. I don't know. But that's what I want to watch. There you go, chat. All right, we'll do a few more calls here. Actually, you know what? Let me check Twitter, see if anybody sent anything newsworthy to talk about. Somebody said Tim Pool is covering the YouTube autocomplete fiasco. This is a YouTube app autocomplete. You think YouTube doesn't know it exists? Yeah, I'll show you this really quick, chat. Pull this up. Yeah, it's the same thing that we saw. If you enter how to have, it gives you how to have sex with your kids or how to have sex kids. I'm not sure what a sex kid is, but I'm going to imagine it's something that's going to get you at least 5 to 10 in Leavenworth. So probably not the best thing to be checking out. Hitler was okay, I guess. Had a comment. This ass cancer of a chat will do nothing but screech to the autism gods until the heat death of the universe, regardless of the caller. Potentially, but it's quid pro quo, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to have something that's a boring conversation for them to hear. If it's really good, I'll keep them around. But I'm going to generally go with the chat. Somebody saying Yee is not trolling. Go watch his stream with Dankula. I can't explain that picture. That picture in the... You know what? I'm going to find the video, and I'm going to show the chat the picture, and we'll see if they agree or not. Give me 1 second here, and I will show you exactly what I'm referring to, and there's just no way this is on the level. What the fuck? How do you spell this? Amos Yee. How much did his parents hate him to give him the name?
Greetings, fellow.
Holy shit, that's loud. Alright, I'm going to find this fucking picture in here. I'm going to have to go through the whole goddamn video to find this stupid fucking picture, but I will find it.
An intense feeling.
Okay, this is what I base my assessment that Amos Yee is trolling off of. I'm going to show this to you, and there's no way this is on the level. This is in his collage video, Don't Discriminate Against Pedophiles, and he puts it about 3 minutes in. This is what it fucking says. Hi, I'm Mark. I'm a web designer. I'm half Polish. I rule at Halo. I hate Kaon. I've seen the pyramids. I'm an environmentalist. And I'm a pedophile. What defines you? This... There's no fucking way. There's no way. There's no way somebody's going to put something that cringy in there. It's too fucking obvious. That picture for me is what seals the deal of me believing it's a 50-50 shot. That's my fucking take on it. That's my hot take on it, chat. You know what? Let's pull up this. There we go. You're back on screen, chat. You're your own worst enemy. Now you can scream faggot at yourself. Fuck the callers. We'll do it this way. Direct with chat. I agree. He could be either trolling or a psychopath. Again, not the best 24-hour op on the part of Amos Yee if it is a troll. But that picture is too fucking cringy and retarded to be real. There's just no way somebody's that fucking stupid to put that in there and be genuine about it. Get Harmful Opinions on. If Harmful wants to come on, he can come on. Pray with you, chat? I don't know about that. Not sure about that. Chat now calling itself a faggot. It's a good little exercise. It's like standing in front of a mirror and giving yourself the finger. More people saying he's not trolling. Again, I'm 50-50 on it. I really, really am. But that particular picture really, it's too fucking over the top to be... He purposely put that in there. Get Laura Loomer on. I don't know if I can have Laura Loomer on. I didn't defend her tire, and if you don't stand with Laura Loomer's tire, she won't stand with you. Harmful Opinions is God? Yes, Harmful Opinions is God, chat. You're correct. Amos Yee is trolling, and it went by too fast, but somebody agrees. Chat is a fag. Oof. Chat apparently does not like chat very much. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. If Amos Yee is a troll, it eventually is just going to come out. If he's being genuine about it, he's probably engaged in some fucked up shit that's going to bite him in the ass. So either way, I'd give it another 6 months or a year, and we'll have a definitive answer. All right, let me double check something here, chat. But yeah, that is the particular point where I thought, okay, this guy's fucking around. Somebody's saying H3 has coke bloat. Potentially, potentially. Amos went to prison for his beliefs once. He's genuine now too. Amos is an edgy little shit that liked the attention and ran with it. He's probably doing the same shit now. Maybe it's not even trolling. Maybe it's just straight up attention whoring. I don't know. Somebody saying he's trolling Sargoy, did a video on it. He's trolling Dankula in his own stream. I don't watch Sargon, and I haven't seen the stream that I guess Dankula had with him. So I've missed it, but apparently Amos has been doing appearances on other people's things. Somebody saying the suggestions are because children use YouTube. Kids that haven't found Pornhub yet. Now, walk through the logic with me on that one. Okay, so you're saying that a bunch of horny teenage boys aren't looking for big-titted porn stars doing kinky shit. Their search term when they're looking for porn on YouTube is how to have sex with kids. That I'm having trouble believing. I don't think, and I don't believe that any teenage boy is going to be too stupid to to be able to find Pornhub or something akin to it. That video that Amos posted wasn't made by him. It was a mirror that pedos made and shared. Well, I'm going to say whoever made that video originally, if it wasn't Amos, was fucking with them. And they're too dumb to have realized it. Well, here's a story. Let's pull this one up if this is real. Why does a convicted horse abuser keep getting released? Fox 11 will explain it to us. Green Bay, Wisconsin. Sterling Rachwall is facing 3 misdemeanor charges in Brown County for an incident in the town of Eden. Jack Miller says she received a late night call in February from the owner of a barn where she keeps her horse, Gringo. He noticed that my stall was open when he turned the lights on, and then he saw somebody run out of my horse's stall. Miller says she rushed the barn. I did a 360 to check on him, and that's when I found out that he was bleeding from his rectum. Right when I said that the barn owner was like, all right, I'm calling the police. It didn't take long for police to identify a suspect. He's always on our radar, said Brown County Sheriff John Gossage. Goddage says Rachwall's past is well known. The past includes several convictions related to the abuse of horses. It's the same kind of charge, basically over and over and over again throughout the years going back to the 80s. Johnson outlined Rachwall's past, which he says includes convictions for mistreatment of animals in 83, 84, and 88. In 93 in Monroe County, and 96 in Jesus Christ. Rachwall was convicted of mistreatment of animals, specifically horses. But in both cases, he was found not guilty due to mental disease or defect. So there's some retard running around Wisconsin fucking male horses in their asses. Fox 11 searched the court records and found that on February 7, 2008, after serving more than 12 years... Wait, how did he get 12 years then? Oh, he was committed... Okay. According to the transcript, in a hearing in 2007, a psychologist told the court Rachwall had been diagnosed with zoophilia, sexual attraction to horses. In 1997, Rachwall was committed to a mental institution for 18 years and 8 months. Okay, so he did go to jail. Kind of. The commitment ended April 21st, 2015. And let me guess, immediately he went and fucked some horses. 2 years later, Rachwall finds himself in the Brown County Jail, once again accused of mistreatment of a horse. In my experience, really, the only deterrent, really, is fear of consequences. And if that fear isn't strong enough, nothing is going to stop them. We racked our brain and searched through the statutes to locate what we could potentially be charged with. He's the reason he's charged with misdemeanors, because that's all we found that fits. So is Wisconsin saying you can anally fuck a horse and get away with it? It's kind of a weird state, isn't it? Those fucking cheeseheads are they're doing some weird shit up there. I don't know if he's an MLP fan. I don't know if he's a brony. He was doing this before ML. He's like a hipster brony. He's been fucking horses since before it was popular. That I'm so glad I don't live in Wisconsin. A follow-up to an earlier comment. It's not teen boys. It's like literal kids, 12 and under, not realizing how weird their searches are. That seems. How do you know that? You're taking a speculative guess, saying that it's kids looking up videos for how to have sex with kids. I I I, I don't even think like I'm trying to imagine like a 7 or 8 year old sitting on YouTube and they want to look up sex. They're probably going to enter penis or vagina or fucking or something like that. But the term how to have sex with kids is really fucking specific. I don't believe it's just children entering the exact same search phrase over and over and to the point that it auto-completes. I don't know, chat. What do you think? About either. About the search term, autocomplete on YouTube, or about some man running around after being released from a mental asylum, anally raping horses in Wisconsin. Too much soy in your chat. You want me to kick the chat? I don't know about that. It's a hell of an undertaking. Okay, my voice is starting to go to shit on me here. How long have we been streaming? Just double check some shit here. Really, only an hour? Fuck, it feels like more than that. Let's try some more Skype calls. I'm going to extend that limit a little bit, chat. Just a little bit more than what it was. Let's make it a minute and a half to give them some semblance of a chance of being able to say something before everything goes to shit. Is this one going to go through? Probably not. Try another one here. Hello.
Hello. Oh yeah, what's up?
How's it going?
Pretty good. I've just got some comments about when you were talking about Dark Side Phil and everything and the whole money issue he was having. Another one about that would be Onion Boy, Onision.
Oh, what?
A while back.
Did something similar happen with him then?
Yeah, a while back, this cook, he was like, he got rid of all his subscribers and then was claiming, he was going through money issues, but the dude had bought cars and everything, saying, oh, I need to afford this for my family, I need to buy this for my family, when the dude's getting Patreon and revenue from his book. And everyone was calling out on it. So he thought, I'm going to nuke my channel. And he nuked it and made it, I think it was like, you had to pay 15 cents or something like that to watch his videos. It's like a minuscule amount, but enough of the 13 to 14-year-old girls that submitted nude photos to him were paying it.
Yeah, see, with Onision, I don't buy any of the shit. I've heard a lot of wild fucking rumors about him from people that knew him, girls that were in relationships with him and shit like that. Him and the woman that he's, whatever he fucking refers to her as, a wife, girlfriend, partner, I don't fucking know. But I don't buy anything related to them. I think it's all fucking smoke and mirrors. I think he does what he does to make money. It's a complete business to him. It's all fucking bullshit and a facade. I don't buy anything related to Onision. I could imagine him doing that, probably because he's going to be able to bilk people that follow him out of a shit ton of money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I can picture him doing it.
Yeah, like I say, it's just YouTube now, it seems to be, with the commentary community and professional provocateurs, it's more of, how can I cry to get money this week? Not, how can I make good enough content to earn the money?
Yeah, not everybody's like that. I mean, there's certain people.
Oh, yeah, I'm not
that
saying
are-
everyone's like
yeah,
that. I'm just
yeah.
saying there's a few choice, like Dark Side Phil and everyone. It's like a special of the month.
Like the people I think of that really earn what they make, I like Red Letter Media. I like Red Letter Media. They make a lot of money.
Yeah, I've seen some of their content. They're pretty good.
Yeah, and they're really fucking consistent with it. You know what I mean? I mean, they're putting shit out pretty consistently, and it's usually the same quality. But yeah, it is I wouldn't say a fad, but it is a technique that I've seen kind of popping up more and more, especially with Phil and people like him. It's always that end of the month emergency, right before the Patreon money, right before the YouTube check, right before the Twitch bits, and all the other shit, to try to get extra.
You'd think like you'd think he'd have learned some money management by now.
Oh, of course not. Well, he's got people. It's like it's like a fucking faucet. He can just turn it on whenever he needs a drink. People will continually give. But all right, take it easy, man.
Oh yeah, cheers, man.
Yeah. All right, somebody in chat said I've been going for 2 hours. It felt like it was longer than an hour, but I could be unsure of this. People already talking Reddit letter media, apparently. I like Red Letter Media. I watch Red Letter Media's content. I find Red Letter Media funny. So, I don't care. Maybe I'm going through some weird fucking transformation and I'm turning into a normie. I don't fucking know. But I enjoy their content. All right, chat. Well, my voice has gone to shit. It's all gravelly. It's all shitty. I'm going to probably end the stream. Talked about it a little bit. Nothing. It's a Sunday stream. A little Magic the Gathering. A little DSP. A man in Wisconsin fucking horses. YouTube auto-completing pedophilia search results for whatever fucking reason. I can't wait to hear the response as to what exactly is going on with that. As to why that's happening. I don't fucking know. I've got, for people that watch my videos, I've got videos coming up. I've got the commentator community video. Wanted to have that up tonight. It's probably going to be tomorrow. I keep getting close to finishing it, and then they keep spurging out. Every time that I get moderately far into it, right around the end, another batch of them has a fucking shit fit and threatens to delete all their accounts and has a breakdown. And it's like this never-ending cycle. I almost want to fuck with them, but there's got to be a cutoff point because I can't keep lengthening it. That video is going to be kind of long, so if you don't like long videos, you're not going to like it. It's over half an hour. As for other shit, I've got an Internet Insanity coming up at the end of the month, so those are the next two. I'm still working on the Overwatch video. I ditched the Antifa Gun Club one. I didn't really like it, so whatever. Fuck it. It's not really that great. Let's see, other fucking thing. There's another video too, but whatever. Work faster. Work faster. Work harder. Well, you don't understand, chat. The IRS is after me. You need to give me $1,000 before those videos can go up, or else I'm going to go into federal bang-me-up-the-ass prison. Right into Leavenworth. Right into a cell to get butt-fucked by other prisoners for not paying my taxes with due diligence. How he finds himself in these situations, I will never understand. He's a grown man who's been doing this for years. It's not like he just started doing it. That's the other thing that really floors me. Somebody might have the excuse that they don't understand how this shit works if it's their first month or their first year. But DSP's been doing it for like 8 fucking years, 9 fucking years. By this point, he should have a pretty good idea of what the fuck is going on. Oh, yeah, and chat. Amos Yee. There you go. Jim, talk about Mike Matei's giant cock. I don't know if we can talk about that. Maybe him and Styx can have a sword fight to see who's bigger. Since they're both wielding such massive, girthy pieces of meat. But there you go. Did you eat Jade's cooking on... You know what? I'll pull up chat. Oh, let's end it like this. For the people that didn't immediately click off. I'll give it 5 minutes of shit talk. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Invader Gur, fuck Jade on stream again. No, you're going to have to go to our account on, I don't know, Pornhub to do that. And subscribe and comment and favorite the videos. That's too hot for YouTube. I can't do that. Daddy Mike Matei. Well, there you go. I brought him up like you asked. Stream with Amos Yee when? I have no interest in streaming with Amos Yee. I'll watch the shit show unfold, but that's about it. Somebody saying chat is for niggers. Yeah, chat, you're really having a rough time. People calling you faggot, people calling you niggers. People telling you to go kill yourself. It's a harsh world out there. Are you still sick? No, I got over whatever the fuck was wrong with that food. That was horrible, though. I'll tell you, food poisoning is awful. It hits you like a fucking bag of bricks. It's unforgiving. And it just doesn't relent until it's done. There's like no buildup, and then it hits you. And then it lasts, and it's horrible. And then it just goes away. It's not like a nice little curve. It's just a fucking straight up to a peak. There's the plateau and plummets down into a canyon. It's fucking bizarre. Who's making what accusations? Oh, chat's making accusations against chat. Drink more soy? No, I I don't even know what soy milk would taste like, but I don't imagine it would be pleasant. I don't really know why people would drink soy milk. It's not something that seems very appealing. Super chat and get rich Jim. See, that requires effort. I've got to like set shit up. You know, I'm sure there are fucking forms to fill out. I don't know. It's too much work. You and Monday Matt had food poisoning. I was unaware of that. Maybe he maybe he too knows an Asian that can't cook. What's Jade's favorite Murdoch video? I actually don't know. I'd have to ask her. She's not she's not sitting right next to me, so I can't. What's your opinion on Razor Fist? He reminds me a lot of who is the comedian who turned into kind of like a talk show host, a political pundit. Is it Dennis Miller? Is that who I'm thinking of? Like beat for beat, same kind of same kind of tone, inflection, speaking style, sense of humor. He reminds me a lot of him. Do you hate K-On? I've never watched it, so I have no fucking opinion on it. Do you like Vine Sauce? I don't fucking watch Vine Sauce. I don't watch a lot of compilation videos. Oh, you know what? Actually, I do watch compilations. I watch fight compilations. I like to watch like street fights and people freaking out in public places. Those are good. But YouTube's been up the ass of people that make those videos now too with all their new rules and shit that are in place, so it's hard to find them. Mario Odyssey is the game of the year. Wow, that's high praise indeed. I haven't played it, but I've seen a lot of people saying pretty positive things about it. Okay. When is the Shaco? Oh, you're talking about the woke stream. So I'm in the process of setting that up. That'll be with Young Pharaoh, a Kemet YouTuber, who's been on podcasts and does videos. And I will try to get that set up sometime in the next 2 weeks. Hopefully on my channel, or if it's on his, I'll have a link up. There'll be a couple days notice. And you can get woke. You can get woke with me, chat. It'll be entertaining. Bing bing wahoo. Am I autistic? Yes, Flannel, you are autistic. Well, enjoy the rest of your weekend, chat. I hope you have a good Sunday. Rest up for the week ahead. Pray for DSP and his tax burdens. If you happen to own any horses in Wisconsin, put a fucking lock on your barn door because there's a man fucking them in the asses out there. And, yeah. Check back in the next day and a half, and the commentary community video will be up. I look forward to them freaking the fuck out because they're spurgy as shit. And they've been in a perpetual state of fear now for like 30 days. A few of them get it. A few don't care. Or they're smart enough to be like, whatever. But there are quite a few of them that are freaking the fuck out, and I don't even know why. Reminds me a little bit of that guy with the glasses where people that weren't even featured in the videos were freaking the fuck out. Even though I had no intention of ever covering them. Alright, we will cut it off there. Chat's going to go dead like it always does. Where it's just silent for no fucking reason. Okay. Have a good one, guys.